the 2nd century, the world was in turmoil, and the Han Dynasty was being increasingly weakened by the traitorous Dong Zhuo. His preeminent general, Lu Bu, participated in a plot with the beautiful Diao Chan to slay the evil Dong Zhuo. Following this, Dong Zhuo's servant, Guo Si, and his men overran Chang'an. Though he should be hailed as the hero who brought down Dong Zhuo, Lu Bu was chased from the capital he had helped save. After wandering for a time, he eventually came to Xiapi, which was watched over by Liu Bei.
Wasn't I the one who killed Dong Zhuo? So why must I leave the capital?
I fail to see the benefit in yelling about it. Besides which, are you saying that you have some interest in remaining there? Ah, life in the capital. The warriors are gone, and what remains in the dusty halls is ambition and greed. In my opinion, there must be a land more suited to you where you would be appreciated.
You mean I should find a new path?
A path that lets you fight and show your great strength to the world. And using that strength, seize all that you desire.
I see. I like it. Why don't we just go and do it then?
The first thing we need to do is find you a land of your own.
We will drive off Liu Bei and take control of Xiapi! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Liu Bei will be no match for you. However, the two he calls brothers are quite strong. They are known as Guan and Zhang Fei. We should separate them and deal with them one at a time. True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
This base is all mine! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I have come for your head.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
display our strength as well.
This base is all mine!
Holding territory is fundamental to waging war. We must attack the enemy base and take it for ourselves. I have come for your head.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
Master Musou, you cut such a striking figure. You inspire me to even greater heights.
You dare to bring arms to my brother's land. I shall drive you back to whence you came.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well.
Such skill! It awakens me! Bravo!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Humiliating to be defeated by a lowly vagabond such as you.
Guan Yu, you shall pay for that, Musou.
They're even stronger than I thought. The gods have answered. We thank you for coming to our aid.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Such skill! It awakens me! Bravo!
This base is all mine!
You have come too far. I cannot lose to an idiot like you.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine! Provide me with a decent challenge! At last, the gate is open! It's time we dealt with Liu Bei!
So you've gotten this far, huh? You won't go any further.
This base is all mine!
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I wonder if I can pull through this.
An ambush! Don't move! The enemy wants us to panic!
Master Musou, I trusted you would come
Come
through.
get some!
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
How can I lose to someone like this?
Zhang Fei, what happened? Heed my word, Lu Bu. I shall not rest until my brother is avenged.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
No! They're even stronger than I thought!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
None can stand against you! I have come for your head!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
The gods have answered us. We thank you for coming to our aid.
For my friends, for my people, for our future, I cannot lose.
This base is all mine!
I seek a greater future. Though you may mock it, for the sake of that future, I will flee.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Xiaopi is mine! Be gone! There is no room for vermin here! There are none who can stand before me!
not pursue them. They'll come back and try to attack us again.
Let them come back and try to better us. I don't care about what such weaklings do. Tell me, what do you think of this land being the one we talked about?
I believe it should suffice. There's no need to wait. I believe this is the right time. We shall make war upon the chaos that brings war into our land.
Overwhelmed Xiapi and found temporary shelter there. But even if he were to try uniting the land, there were no enemies to fight at the moment. Lu Bu's blood boiled as he passed his days in boredom. About that time, word came to Lu Bu that Cao Cao and Yuan Shao would fight in Guan. Upon hearing that the two most powerful warlords in northern China would clash, Lu Bu could not suppress his elation and spurred on his horse to carry him to a battle he had no business taking part in.
My lord! We received word that the forces of Lu Bu have entered the battle.
What? What was that? Wait. You're absolutely sure? There's no doubt? Oh, no need to panic. Just get him to join our side. Saw him fight at Hulao Gate. Why did he come at such a crucial time?
So Lu Bu has come back, an old relic of the past. Still, I guess that compared to Yuan Shao, he might well be a harder opponent to face. This looks like an interesting fight. Anybody mind if I join in? Both of these armies look fairly strong. Perhaps I can find some amusement here after all.
Smell that draw you out.
I cannot allow him to roam free. Stop Lu Bu.
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine.
Both forces have concentrated their men on the front lines. There is no reason to face them there. If you have no interest in the vermin on the front, I suggest circling to the rear and attacking the commander directly.
Can anybody provide
provide me with a decent challenge?
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Underestimated me. Come get some! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
They will beat me in the next fight. Sorry, this is all for today.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 This base is all mine. I have taken Yanjin. It was almost too easy.
If we don't do something, we shall both lose to Lu Bu. The heavens do not wish that.
Right, old friend.
Let us join forces to stop that beast.
Come get some! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
My beauty must not be soiled by defeat. I shall return.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? I have taken Bai Ma. Well, it's not really something worth getting excited over. Yuan Shao's camp. Come on! Is there no one who can make it interesting? I have taken Cao Cao's castle. Is there no one left to fight me? This base is all mine. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
We must rouse ourselves for this fight!
We may not be able to make it through this.
stronger than I thought!
Think to outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
That I should be beaten in battle.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
That was close. Thank you for aiding us. True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well!
Everyone be calm. We can recover if we keep our wits about us.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
An impressive display. My men and I will join you on this road to victory.
My head is most difficult to target.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
Weakling!
They're even stronger than I thought!
Come and get some! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
I could not stop one ravening beast. Perhaps I do not deserve to go on.
My lord, Cao Cao's forces have been routed.
They are finished already? I had expected a little more from them.
Oh, astounding.
Let's go. We shall tear through the enemy ranks like a violent wind.
This base is all mine!
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine! landing him, I'll keep knocking him down!
Incredible! I am truly impressed by your skill.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Dare you interfere with my fight? I am not afraid of you. Come if you dare.
And you call yourself a leader of men?
Fight me now, for glory!
The gods have answered us. We thank you for coming to our aid. It appears the resistance is futile.
I cannot go any further. Is there anybody that can assist me? Master Musou, I trust you.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Have no idea of the damage your rampage will cause.
I had been told that there was to be a big fight here. I saw nothing but pathetic worms squirming about. There are none who can stand before me!
Returning in triumph after his rampage at Guan, the smell of battle greeted Lu Bu like an old friend. Liu Yong and Wang Lang, driven out of their lands to the south by the Sun family, cooperated with Cao Cao in a scheme to subdue Lu Bu and take Shu province. Despite the overwhelming weakness of his enemies, Lu Bu was simply happy to be on the battlefield once again. Leaving the defense of Xiapi to Chang'an, Lu Bu went to Shu Ting as if lured by the mere smell of battle.
Liu Yong, Wang Lang, who are they exactly?
They're no one of any real importance. Just some of the clans who until recently had lived in the Jiangdong area. It's nothing you need to concern yourself about. I have no doubt they're merely an annoyance.
An annoyance. Tengong, Zhang Liao, I'll be busy. Make sure the forces are ready for the next battle.
You mean you're going to fight them by yourself?
Do you think I'll need your help to squash some bugs?
We can't let him.
No need to worry yourself. I shall send our Lord's personal guards to follow him. Such occurrences as this cannot be avoided. That is the nature of the man we follow.
Yes, you're right.
There's nothing but worthless scum here. Oh well, at least I won't die of boredom.
I have come for your head.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
We must stand together against Musou. Move in tandem and surround him.
Such skill! It awakens me! Bravo!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I will not run! This land is mine! Fight me!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
You think to outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
You think to win alone? Learn how wrong you truly are!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Quickly! We cannot allow them to leave us. Call for aid. We must drive Lu Bu away.
We have received word from our scouts. An unknown force is approaching.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Base is all mine!
What is going on here? Why are you fighting over my land? We will join up with our allies and sweep the enemy away in one strong push.
Come get some!
Cut me down! For glory!
The enemy is very strong. We are being forced back.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I will wager my life to stop you.
Come get some! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
In the heat of battle, I allowed myself to be drawn into the fight.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 This base is all mine. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Thank you for your help. We barely made it through.
Master Liu Yang, Musou is a powerful fighter. I wish to cross blades with him. Let me go to the front.
Forget it, Titan C. You were ordered to protect that base.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well.
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
He's so powerful. Weakling! No, I'm not scared of him.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? You keep sending them, I'll keep knocking them down. This base is all mine. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine.
I challenge you! You will pay the price for your lawless ways!
Ah, you look at least somewhat interesting. Now I have someone to amuse myself with. Come get some! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine.
How could I have been so easily beaten? Musou is truly worthy of his lofty reputation.
Is this the best that they could bring? That wasn't nearly enough.
Face me! I challenge you!
base is all mine! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? What, finished already? And they dared stand before me with this? There are none who can stand before me!
Forgive us! We were only doing what Cao Cao ordered us to do!
It's true! Yes, it's true! We were obeying orders! We prefer to obey your orders, Lord!
You're the superior man! Let us help you win the land!
Enough! I don't need more strength. Or wisdom. Having you around would weigh me down. You want to live? Then go! Let's go now.
Lu Bu easily knocked aside the enemy at Ting, but was not satisfied with the quality of his opponents. Embracing a hunger for more difficult fights, Lu Bu returned to the castle of Xiapi, where Guan was defending. Had recovered from the setback he was dealt by Lu Bu at Guan and pursued Liu Bei south. He was setting up for a battle against the combined forces of Liu Bei and Sun Quan. The smell of such a large-scale battle once again called out to Lu Bu.
Please wait, my lord. This battle is the largest and most dangerous we've ever been in. My advice would be that you wait until their forces have been weakened and then join the fray.
You're wasting your breath. You cannot stop him. It's not something Lord Lu Bu would even consider.
I will fight. I refuse to stay here while you go out alone. I will join you in the battle. Time to show those who would wage war what the consequences of their actions are. To war!
I prefer action to talk. Still, good speech.
Now they're both going. I wash my hands of it.
Let's go. Fighting a battle aboard ships. How interesting. Cao Cao, Sun Quan. I have come in search of amusement.
My lord, a strange boat has been sighted on the Sun side of the river. It reeks of oil. My lord, the scouts report a strange altar near the enemy camp.
A most ingenious plot. It appears that they are planning to set fire to the ships. If it succeeds, this battle will be decided. If we sit back and watch, we will gain an easy victory.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land!
Incredible! I am truly impressed by your skill.
I assume the gong will control the launch of the ship. So if we ring the gong, we can control how this goes down.
Only Master Lu Bu could hold off so many.
My lord, Zhuge Liang has ascended the altar. He appears to be intoning some kind of prayer.
You think to win alone? Learn how wrong you truly are!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
The plan will fail if I flee. The fate of this battle is now in your hands.
What? Lu Bu has interfered with our plans.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Provide me with a decent challenge!
Come and face me!
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Not yet. My vision is not finished.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
My lord, how can this be? You shall pay for stealing the dreams of Wu.
That Zhou Yu has become dangerous in his reach. I believe it would be wise to stop him before he gains in strength.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
Oh, I have failed! Forgive me, but we are no longer able to send the boat. Guan was not enough. You're here as well? Very well. I will put an end to him once and for all.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I must pull back here. My ambition is not yet extinct.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
My lord! You scoundrel! You shall pay for that!
Way, was it? I call for a truce. There is something we must take care of first. Do you not agree?
Yeah. Without our commanders, we cannot continue anyway. But that dog Lu Bu has to be put down.
Come get some!
He had to choose the worst possible scenario. Oh well, such is my lord's choice.
My beauty must not be soiled by defeat. I shall return.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well.
Get some!
Indeed, you will carry our honor across the land.
Weakling! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I'll be back. I know your face now. Remember that.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I shall someday repay this disgrace in kind.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
An impressive display. My men and I will join you on this road to
Come
victory.
get some!
Master Lu Bu, you cut such a striking figure. You inspire me to even greater heights.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 you vermin! I, Lu Bu, am the victor of GB! I must admit it had its interesting moments. There are none who can stand before me!
Having torn through Qi continued straight on through Jing province and advanced to Yi, whose ruler, Liu Zhang, fled the moment he heard Lu Bu was coming. Lu Bu easily subdued Yi province and its capital of Chengdu, establishing a new base there. Since the beginning of his campaign, Lu Bu had tried to carry the battle to the capital. To this end, he advanced north from Chengdu to Mount Ningzhu. However, within the mountains, Zheng Jiao and Dong Zhuo returned from the grave in search of vengeance. Could Lu Bu's might reach even the realm of the undead?
How dare you turn on me? Show me nothing but betrayal. I desire revenge, and I will have it! I have come back from the grave, and I won't rest until I have your head on a platter!
Greetings, Dong Zhuo. I am back, my old enemy, but I am here to help you in your quest to rid the land of Lu Bu. Now, we will join our strength together, and we'll destroy this beast born of the Blue Dragon!
Apparently, we are up against a formidable enemy.
I hear nothing but the babble of vermin. Why should I be frightened of them? I'll soon put them back in their rotting graves. Or vermin is better for you. I shall make sure you never rise again.
Fight me now, for glory!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This decent challenge!
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
Fight me now, for glory!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Oh, you just reached another level of brilliance!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
The land to gain an advantage. Lu Bu, take this! An attack? Here? What sort of makeshift plot is that?
Come get some! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Lu Bu is here. If he bleeds, he can be killed.
Shine!
true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land. Our target is the enemy base. Taking it will deflate their morale.
Provide me with a decent challenge! Provide me with a decent challenge!
Is there none that can stand against that demon? Anyone at all! Somebody stop Musou!
This base is all mine!
You fools! Your time is finished! You see before you the new age of the Yellow Turbans!
Those are merely illusions fashioned of magic. If you cut down the magician, they will disappear.
I need more men here! More men to protect me and to attack Musou!
My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
My followers will be here with reinforcements soon! Musou, you are doomed!
My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching. A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land.
So, you are next! I'll crush you!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Go no further. I will wager my life to stop you, weakling!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
You finally come! Then hurry up and do your job!
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I wonder if I can pull through this.
They're even stronger than I thought!
Gods and instruments, we thank you.
Master, I trusted you would come for me.
This base is all mine!
Master Musou, you cut such a striking figure. You inspire me to even greater heights.
Can Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Zhang Liang, if you fall, the phantoms will pay.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
You keep sending them, I'll keep knocking them down! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Incredible! I am truly impressed by your skill.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land. I must defeat you. My duty demands it. Now come and face me.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Fight me now, for glory!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land!
This base is all mine!
Our target is the enemy base! Taking it will deflate their morale!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Master Musou, you cut such a striking path. You inspire me to even greater heights.
Come get some!
Desecrate the land of the Yellow Turban. I shall believe.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I am being tested.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
So now I'm unleashed. Huh? Then I will mete out your punishment by my own hand.
Listen, swine. It will be the same no matter how often you return. It doesn't matter which pair of fools join together. None can stand against me! There are none who can stand before me!
Having defeated Zhang Jiao and Dong Zhuo, Lu Bu swept through Luoyang and came to Hulao Gate. Waiting for him there was a massive coalition of all the heroes and generals who had previously suffered at the hands of Lu Bu. Standing before him was a line of well-known faces: Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and Sun Guan, all brought together into a single massive force by their mutual hatred of Lu Bu. Thrown into trembling rapture at the sight, Lu Bu leapt onto the battlefield in eager anticipation of what would be his greatest challenge yet.
Well, quite a compliment to have all these heroes joined together to face us in battle. It would appear they object to what we've been doing throughout the land. What a pity.
Object? It is foolish for them to object. It is the natural way for vermin to give way to strength.
You are correct, of course. Still, it seems like the entire land has come here to destroy you.
It wasn't very wise of them. I'm glad they came here to fight. I will teach all of them a lesson. They will fall to the greatest warrior in the world. Come to beat me? Come, you swine! I'll send you to an early grave!
We cannot allow the enemy to take Hulao Gate. We must attack their main camp.
My lord fights boldly, even in a time such as this. He is truly worthy to be my lord.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
You interfered in the path of rule. Today, you shall pay for this. Ready yourself.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Not even the might of Wu is enough. We must pull back and regroup.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 Weakling!
I shall end your rampage. Then you will understand the sadness you have brought to the people.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
This will not end here.
I shall not end here.
My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching. My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Master Lu Bu, you cut such a striking figure. You inspire me to even greater heights.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
Will these vermin never learn? I shall prevail, no matter how many appear.
You who embody the chaos of our world, you will not stop. I will be the one to do it.
Ha! More peons marching to their own slaughter! Out of my sight! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
Your wits are a match for mine.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Master Lu Bu, you cut such a striking figure. You inspire me to even greater heights.
Interfered with my ambition too often. I shall punish you with my own hands.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
You swine dare to stand in my way? It will not end here.
My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching.
This base is all mine!
What do you seek with such a battle?
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? It doesn't matter how often they come. I shall destroy them each time. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
We must rouse ourselves for this fight!
You have trampled the precepts of Confucius and extinguished the light of truth. Such acts cannot be forgiven.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine.
My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
The world long enough.
Come get some!
I shall personally end your villainy.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 This base is all mine.
This time I was merely testing you. Next time you shall face the might of the Yuan family.
You begin to bore me. Come now, I will face you all.
We can no longer allow these heathens to romp about. On behalf of heaven, I shall punish them.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
You still do not see the will of heaven. Someday you will know heaven's will to your dismay.
This base is all mine.
Master Lubu, you cut such a striking figure. You inspire me to even greater heights.
An impressive display. My men and I will join you on this road to victory.
This base is all mine. You keep sending them, I'll keep knocking them down. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Lubu! You ravaged the land without purpose! You must be slain, or the darkness on the land won't go away!
A strange fate, is it not, Lu Bu?
The entire land has been united, with the sole purpose of ridding it of you! We must act together. Forward! Let us attack and defeat them!
It doesn't matter how often they come. I shall destroy them each time.
Come and face me.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 Come get some!
This is it. Father, brother, forgive me.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Weakling! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
My path. The honor of the Yuans.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
The new world.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
The yellow turtles have fallen.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I should never have taken it.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine. This base is all mine.
Master Musou, you cut such a striking figure. You inspire me to even greater heights.
An impressive display. My men and I will join you on this road to victory.
Master Musou, you cut such a striking figure. You inspire me to even greater heights.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? All the vermin in the world cannot match my might! There are none who can stand before me! Are there no others? Is there no one left to challenge me? Is this the end? Are there no more great battles for me to join? More! I still wish to wield my blade in battle! I do not care who! Come and face me! Come and face the great Lubu!
My lord, the forces of Tsaopi of Hebei approach!
Master Chen Gong, we defeated all the armies of the land. Defeated the chaos. Still the battles don't abate. There is no peace in the land.
You thought that defeating all enemies would end the fighting. But defeating chaos is not as simple as that, I fear. Using war to end war, but offering nothing else to replace it. So the void is filled with more war. Is that so bad, though? You need only look at the smiling face of our Lord.
The daughter of Jiang Fei has risen up in rebellion. There is a force approaching from the west that we've never seen before.
I will fight all and stand victorious!